Yo, what is going on YouTube? This is Chris bringing you some more NBA 2K22 My League gameplay. We're going against the 49-5 Golden State Warriors. We haven't lost a game yet. Golden State Warriors is the second best team in the West on my season. This is their starting five. You already know what's up. Let's get into it.
He's experiencing a very cold stretch of shooting over the past 5 games. His field goal percentage has suffered. He's been much more tentative, playing with doubt instead of confidence.
And the three-game routine's coming to an end. We're just about ready for our tip-off.
Good evening, Kevin. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander loves getting to the rim. Last season, he led the league in
My boy
drives,
averaging
gained by a wide margin.
20.4 points off the bench, 4.2 assists, and 1.6 rebounds on 93% shooting.
His blend of length, strength, and craftiness has been remarkable to watch.
Like you, David, on the sideline. Boy, I love Gilgeous-Alexander in his game. G.A. Banking. Now, Golden State's starting five. We've got Thompson.
Alright, let's go do our thing on our defense.
Durant is out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Chamberlain in at the center position. And for Washington, they've got Anthony.
Curry making a bucket.
Paul George. Then there's Sean Kemp. And it's Sigma in at the five down low.
And something we've seen the last
Melo!
Connects again from distance.
and his incredible shooting season continues.
Oh, up the history charts he climbs, GA, now tied for third all-time for threes in a season. Absolutely amazing. And
Wilt Chamberlain.
How about the court awareness there? Peripheral vision of Curry, strong feel for when guys are uncovered, finds the open man.
And amazing using a box and one in the NBA. Isn't it great? But Curry does that with his offense.
Kevin, I agree. And on offense.
Anthony in the corner. And that comes off the assist.
Let's go Melo.
Anthony's got five now.
And Melo operating in the mid-range.
Oh!
He has some areas out there where he knows he can dominate.
so close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead.
Westbrook banging the three.
And they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
Here's Chamberlain, and Chamberlain is up.
Kevin knows when he can score, so he waits to make sure that somebody else doesn't have a better shot before he does.
Another three. The threes just don't stop with him. He's been a machine from beyond the arc ever since the start of the season.
He continues, doesn't he, to shoot his way up the history books, and now he's encouraged by himself for the third most threes in a season.
They are on fire, just in a great move here early on.
Melo!
Anthony gets it to go.
Man, the triples keep going, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Chamberlain. Durant with it, covered by Anthony. KD.
Good defense, Melo!
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity.
Woo! Take that, Curry!
What a dunk from Melo. We don't see a ton of these anymore. Nice to see that he can still rise up.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. It's just a matter of building on what you've already got.
I think there's still some steps in small parts of every team, Kevin. But this is the time when you get into 25 or 30 games. Coaches are really familiar and helping players establish a rhythm to the number of players they're going to play, the rotations they're going to play.
The Rain Man with the cleanup.
And how they're going to lean on guys. The nights where they might need more defense and play certain lineups, that's still pretty much the foundation of what they're going to be the rest of the year. For all the things that Draymond does, when he gets dunks, it makes him even more excitable.
From deep, George, and that comes out the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 5 assists tonight. Westbrook against Curry. Pass to Thompson. And the Warriors get it back. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He throws it up for the Huskies. 6-point lead. The dish to Kemp. Back to Westbrook. And the Huskies hit again from deep.
They're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Sigma.
Come on, controller. Don't be this way right now. Come on, man.
And the Huskies hit again from deep.
Yes! Stopping start from 3-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Timeout call for Warriors. Anthony's got 15.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, there were 4 or 5 boxes.
Will Chamberlain, okay.
So you might have checked 6. I mean, you're doing everything out there.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
What a block.
The reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Tries again. And he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Kemp. And he makes good on the way.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Taken away by Anthony. Dishes it to Westbrook. Shoots over Curry, and he buries that one. Westbrook's got his 3rd basket of the night. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Washington.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnover.
He's also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside Anthony. Shoots over Curry. He tags that one off the back iron, and that's it for Westbrook. That's now 17 points for Carmelo Anthony. Stolen by Westbrook. The 3, and the Huskies hit again for deep.
You can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And Chamberlain with the stop.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length, no way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Westbrook with it. He's got 11. Pulls it up. Green with the block. Knocked loose. Here's KD. And it's Green missing. Washington leading now by 16. George way outside.
PG-13, Paul George.
Disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Deep 2 from Anthony. And Washington again with the bucket.
And this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Westbrook with the steal. Fires the 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of
Let's go, Rain Man. Oh, damn it. Curry got the ball back.
You can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter. This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Here's George, and it's George.
George in there just gliding through and makes a nice move on the drive.
And so it's Golden State with it. Their last encounter was in San Francisco.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
Westbrook surveying the D. 3-pointer. And there's Paul George. Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 8th assist here tonight. Hooked away. Taken away by Anthony. And
Display. What a block there.
Anthony, the shot. Anthony's got 21.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Pass to Thurman. Green against Kemp. Shot clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul. And we know he's undersized from the position, but Draymond Green had the line work with several men. Draymond Green, he forced that time to foul.
Both free throws good from Green. And it's Anthony with the ball for Washington. Here's Westbrook. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
To the paint. Here's Sarah and Page.
It's great to see one of those spots his open teammate didn't noticing the overcommitment that time.
Here's Westbrook. Now that one is a 7th bank at 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Only one miss in his first 8 attempts. Coming out of the gate strong.
Hardaway against Westbrook. Stolen by Westbrook. Drives to the hoop. The pass to Anthony. That ball, nice speed that time from George. DJ 24.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been. Defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Down low. Here's Thurman. A great 1-2-1. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And Hardaway always looking to
With talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes be both.
Let's go, Westbrook.
Out there. The Warriors also with the sub. Curry's checked in for Jim Hardaway. Curry passes to Mullen. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
And this is where Mullen is most dangerous. A consistent 3-point shooter with textbook form.
Here's Anthony, and that one is good. Anthony's got 26.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Near the 3-point line, it's Westbrook. Another one falls for Washington.
And one sign was that Russell Westbrook had this part of his game back in college. He continues to be impressive in the mid-range.
Bolin made the 3 and got to go to the line.
Taking the ball off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Chamberlain's checked in for Golden State. Kevin Durant comes in for Barry. Here's Kemp. And it's Kemp.
Take that, Kevin Durant.
It's lights out. Kemp, just too much power and explosiveness.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Outside Durant. Connects from 3-point range. Durant's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Gets the bucket.
That's a prime example like that. Westbrook being a dual threat, he can make plays for himself and for an open teammate.
Curry way outside. Rebound, Washington.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak angles.
You double team Westbrook, I'm giving that to Sigma every day of the week.
Just fanning the flank.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away. There are quite a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
The Warriors have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And the fire that Draymond Green plays with, I think, is the most admirable quality. Knows how to get himself and his teammates going throughout the course of a long, grinding 82-game season.
Westbrook dishes to Kemp. And that comes off an assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. To the inside. Green slams it in.
Draymond's being assertive here in this one. I know he's hot, so respecting the streak.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash. We don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Jack leads on 5 points now in the quarter.
A really good decision there from Paul George. Quick to find the open man.
Pass to Curry for three. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Here's Westbrook.
Let's go, Westbrook!
Another foray into the paint by Westbrook. There's way too much speed to keep up with him.
Looking at the Huskies, they took the win in their last game against the Kings in Sacramento. Curry kicks to Green, and he gets it to Green. Green's got 18 points.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
And that one's good.
Next time zone.
Guys, that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Westbrook against Curry. Passes to Chamberlain. Looking for Mullen. He gets it there. And that one goes long. Washington's got a sublime 4 of 4 from 3-point range.
Damn you, Wilty, bitch.
Broke loose. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. The field for the 3-point contest is about to be finalized. And I'll tell you, we have some shooters here who are going to make this year's event a very heated competition.
Kevin, it always is. There's more pride involved in the 3-point contest than in any other part of All-Star Weekend. Each one of those guys wants to prove they are the best shooter in the world.
To take a look at Thompson, he's got a place in the 3-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous.
We'll keep updating you on how it's going. Some very deserving names at the top of this year's list.
Yeah, no problems with the voting thus far. I think the fans and media have done their homework and picked the best shooters in the league.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
And stolen by Chamberlain. Pass to Durant. Good, and it's Green and the assist. KD's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Warriors. Westbrook fires away from outside, and he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
And after that great first quarter from 3-point range, he is finally come back to earth. Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Let's go, Melo!
All those 3-pointers he hit in that first quarter, looks like the knee still didn't learn its lesson as they touch remaining the first half. 2 minutes.
Nolan passes to Durant. Another 3 for Golden State.
Well, there's a nice answer from an operator in Kevin Durant. You hit a 3, you know he's coming back at you.
And Westbrook gets it to go. Westbrook's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside. They're taking some.
So Westbrook, that is his first foul of the game. Thompson is checked in for the Warriors. Outside, Mullen, and another 3 for Golden State.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's in the comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Look at that beautiful shot by Sigma.
Tipped away. Paul George with the steal. Westbrook fires away from outside. With the triple.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Curry outside. Sinks the triple. Curry's got 19 points.
Yeah, anything the opponent does, trust me, Steph can do it better. He's got to be the best shooter that we've ever seen in the game.
And Texas in the defense, you get a clean look. And Washington he continues also time damage. Second down.
The other splash, bro. Klay Thompson.
That would change something.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. He's off on that one. Excellent D there from Anthony. Here's Kemp. That ball, nice bend down from George. George has got his 4th assist in this one. The Warriors shooting an unbelievable 70%. You won't see a performance like this too often. Durant feeling it out a bit. Over Anthony. And that one's good. Durant's got 16 points.
Well, elite scoring ability of Kevin.
Is on 3 points. That's Durant. And it's Chamberlain in at the pivot. Manning the middle. And Anthony.
Mellow.
Well, not afraid to pull the trigger from deep that time for 3.
And Katie, here we go. Kevin Durant uses the glass on the layup. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter.
Woo! Jack Sickler doing a dunk like that? Okay, Jack.
Through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And that's life above the rim. 5G slamming.
And not wasting any time here. Getting their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
But here's the problem. No one's got this aggressive move off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
In the corner, George with it. Another possession. Another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Chamberlain trying to get open.
Nice play, Westbrook.
There's no question that Russell is one of the top 10 athletes in the league. On display there.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Thompson against George. 6 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Anthony against Durant. Anthony kicks to count. Anthony, the pass to Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. Oh! Get one home.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
They have a good plan going right now. They're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
George has got 9 points now in just the second half. And the foul on Russell Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook.
That's foul number 2.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Thompson. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so.
And where you at on that one, Will?
This is by using the rim to get some true hang time.
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Stolen by George. And it's the Huskies on the break. Shots good by Anthony.
No hesitation at all in transition, and they have a huge margin in that department.
Chamberlain dishes to Curry. Outside for KD. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And Westbrook, here we go. Inside, Kemp. Out to Anthony. The train. And again, Washington with the triple.
That's 2 fouls. A long break.
Got a piece of it. Westbrook with the steal. He takes it in. Chamberlain with the block.
And the biggest moment this morning, the insane reach of the greatest shot blocker you've ever seen.
Gary's checked in for Draymond Green. 4-3, Westbrook. That one falls. Anthony's got his 5th assist in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Huskies.
The activity level defensively,
They've not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity Husky gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
And the foul, Corey, is third foul so far. And here's KD for three.
Kevin Durant.
And his high aim continues. 10 of 11 from the floor. And looking for more. Here's Westbrook. Uses the glass to wrestle. Westbrook's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And the defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Here, and it's sent back by George.
Not many guys have the two-way ability.
Come on, George. Stay at the three-point line.
As he can be offensive.
That's where I wanted you, George. The three-point line. Don't run down court.
A defensive play to earn the mobile one.
Defensive players like that. Tim Hardaway stay in control of this.
And the foul.
How is that not a charge?
And that's
Come on, man.
definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
Outside Hardaway. Now the pass to Barry. Drills it from outside. Barry's got 6.
And if there's one guy you know won't hesitate to pull the trigger, it's Barry. Before that pass, he got there. His mind was made up. He was going to take that shot.
I mean, this guy is unreal. What a show.
And good that time.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass.
Westbrook can hear this. He gets locked in early in games like this. It could be a monster performance.
The Warriors have gotten 8 of their 11 shots. A great third quarter for them offensively.
But he has to be better in avoiding contact on the left leg. That's his 5th foul. And one more. It'll be hitting the showers.
The Warriors making a switch here. Mullins is checked in. Kemp inside.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Watch what he gives you. A big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
From the arc. And there's
Let's go, Grant.
Grant's got 7 points for the quarter.
Wow, Jeremy Grant continuing to work on his game.
Got a glove, Gary Payton.
Point line.
Lets it fly. And Washington again with the bucket.
And numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing.
Good play by Tim Hardaway there.
Still full, hustling, and still working hard out there.
Huskies foul. Gary Payton.
This is his second personal foul.
Teams in the penalty.
At the line, Tim Hardaway is checked in for the Warriors. Hardaway hits them both. And so it's Washington with it. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And the 3 ball is good. Hardaway's got 11 in the second half.
And you gotta like how Mullen looks for his open teammates, always trying to make guys better.
Here's Gilgis Alexander. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains Alexander. Payton against Hardaway. Always going up for the alley-oop. Enters the alley-oop through.
Wow, what a setup there. Green plays with great speed and plays with great pace. And that's a nice field goal.
Speaker asking his guys to simply run their offense, share the basketball.
Yeah, and don't just settle for tossing it around the horn. That's good. Play inside out when you can.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Grant is up into the bucket. Then there's Shane Gilgis Alexander. Then there's Payton. And it's Giddy in at the small forward.
And not the most flamboyant dunker, but Ibaka goes to the rack with rude intentions nonetheless.
Gilgis Alexander finds Grant. And the
Josh! Giddy!
I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactics.
More diversity among head coaches with the turnover this offseason, a lot of opportunity.
That's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity has been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
Knocked away. Iguodala, wide open.
I want to say wide open.
Iguodala setting up, getting that good, strong base.
He's taking control, I swear.
He becomes a much better shooter when he does that.
Here's Giddey. That's good. It's Peyton with the assist. Peyton's got assist number 8 now on the night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
To the middle. Here's Weitzman. The shot, no good. And the Huskies going the other way out.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Peyton passes to Ibaka.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Clay almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover. We've talked so much about Gilgeous-Alexander's athleticism. This is the reason why, on display.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field against Washington. Great play, and it's always a second in the NBA. But with 13 years on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
Jeremy Grant, some change in the couch here, finding some offensive rhythm for the team.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. To the left side wing. Here's Floyd. It's tipped. Gilgeous-Alexander against Richardson. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Peyton in the corner. Pocket 6. And the ball in play. The Warriors are in the ball. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And stolen by Peyton. Pass to Giddey. That's good. And Peyton with the assist. Peyton's got his 9th assist in the game now.
Yeah, 3 consecutive assists. I'm right at your end. The D at better start. Second and 2.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Weitzman the pass to Iguodala. And the shot goes in. Iguodala's got 8 points in the quarter.
Gotta watch Iguodala down. There, slipping around and finishing in that spot.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just dropping points.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious 2-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Ibaka outside. Again, Washington with the triple.
Mostly a dunker early in his career, Ibaka has moved his game further out to the perimeter, which has dropped his percentages but raised his value as a floor-spacing big.
Weitzman up top, unloads. It's good from the top. Weitzman's got his first points in this one. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lucky's in the box in. This is perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And we are seeing a lot of star players now, Brent, gravitate to the big markets. Do you think the NBA will ever have something like a franchise tag similar to pro football?
That's an interesting idea. So the NBA Players Union would sign off on something like that. You know, the first thing that might be addressed is getting to a point where there is a salary cap and a hard cap for teams to stay under some sort of financial restrictions that allow the smaller market teams to compete in some ways. But up until that time, Kevin, I don't see much of that change. No hesitation. SBA grabbing it and letting it go.
They get a hand on it, and the ball travels out of bounds. All of that change.
The NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for charging
What? That's crap. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe if you want to see some more 2K content.
And they get it, and it's blocked. Thompson against Gilgis Alexander. Peyton passes to Longley. Over Iguodala. Washington again.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And two shots coming up at the line. He gets fouled on the shot. Golden State gets a hold for the foul. Two shots.
Such a big guy, Adams, but he does move quite well, and that helps his ability to get to the free throw line.
Durant's checked in for Thompson. Steven Adams, and you know this story, Brett, comes from a family of world-class athletes.
He has carved out an incredible career in the NBA, continues to be one of those guys that teammates love with the spirit he brings to the game, and just comes from a family of incredible athletic prowess. What a nice touch from KD. There's no spot on the floor where he doesn't feel confident from.
His size, he does not lack for confidence.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just really shot. It's quite concentration. Catching the lead there. Speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
This is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
And here we go with Adams running it up the court. Out to Peyton. 2021 was an unusual season to say the least for players. There was a lot to adapt to. Handle the condensed schedule.
It's a good question, Kevin. I think just obviously you have work to do and show up every day to do it. And I commend a lot of the players, not just in terms of the level of competition. It was all the other things that they had to do in order to suit up on a regular basis, not playing in front of crowds. I mean, that is a love of the game type of season that, of course, I hope we never see again because of the circumstances around it. But the players do deserve a lot of credit, and the fans that hung in there and started to show up towards the end of the year to support the players deserve a lot of credit as well. And I'm glad we're through that.
Moving it around, 8 of their last Washington all by itself. There wasn't any. Oh,
yes, sir.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman. Roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
Passes it to Longley. And they call a foul, so he's got and one chance here to make it a 2-point play.
Some great balls in the foul.
Second team. Frank, you've got the unique opportunity right now. Washington, follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
Washington foul. Luke Longley. Second personal foul. Fifth team shot throw is good.
How about the charisma of KD? That's that teammates loving what he's bringing to the table here tonight.
Here's Washington. Here's Longley. There's a ball, which basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Yeah, he earned that. Kevin Durant taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Golden State's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. That's tipped. Here's Barron. Grant outside. Back to Ibaka. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. It's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Huskies. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
And the arc Iguodala has on his three-point shots, almost like he's drawing range from time to time.
Iguodala with the steal, and it's the Warriors on the break. Floyd passes to Thurman. That's no good. It's his second miss. He's made 4. Adams with it, and it's Richardson picking him up. And Adams with the shot.
Here, a crushing blowout, big time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Huskies.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And what's been a solid season tonight's game.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. In their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was
for Russell Westbrook.
Not sure what else the coaching staff could ask for. He contributed in every facet of the game tonight, racking up the triple-double.
Here's Thurman, Washington with the rebound. Grant goes in, and
finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And Junior picks up the foul. Jerry gets his first foul as a game now. This will go to the free throw line. And Jason Richardson taking 2 shots. And Richardson drops them both. And so it's the Huskies with it. Played in with a nice touch off the
Huskies. An impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. That can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The shot by Floyd, no good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots or in the spots we've seen in his offensive set when they're allowing him to settle in. That's the kind of passing you want there, work the ball around, keep it moving, driving an assist. What elevation. He's a smaller but still good.
Hope y'all enjoyed this. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe if you want to see some more NBA 2K22 My League content. I'll show you guys the stats of the game. Westbrook dropping a huge triple-double. Anthony dropping 41. Paul George getting 30. Gary Payton almost getting a triple-double off the bench. Alexander shot well. Kemp played well. Sickman played well. Grant played well. Let's look at them. We couldn't stop really KD to save our life out there. Kevin Durant got whatever the fuck he wanted. Draymond actually had a pretty good game. Chris Mullin played pretty well off the bench. Curry had a nice double-double, shot well, but he had 8 turnovers. Wilt Chamberlain got locked up pretty good this game. Klay Thompson literally got embarrassed by Paul George. He couldn't do anything. It was really just the Kevin Durant, Draymond Green, and Chris Mullin show. Pretty much. Alright, here we go.